Welcome back to episode 3 of the best Cobblemon Let's Play. The main goal for this episode is to take down Misty. And so to do that, we're going to need to get our Pokemon leveled up to the level cap of level 27. And our new Aerodactyl, as cool as he is severely under-leveled. And so we're going to have to make an item here that I've been excited to make for a while. And don't worry, I'm going to clean this up later after I finish recording this part. We're going to make the experience share so that we can level him up much quicker. So to do that, we're going to need to get some gold here. And we may have to make a new iron helmet. I'm not sure. Looks like, yeah, it does get mad at us, probably because this iron helmet is broken. But I'd be interested to see if it lets us do it. Okay, and it does let us use the partially broken helmet, which is nice. We don't have to make a new one. And then what we can do is we can attach this to Aerodactyl by just a simple shift and click like that. And then now as we train our other Pokemon, Aerodactyl will level up as well, and we can get him ready to take on the gym. As we get ready to train up our Pokemon, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button because this series is going to be full of all sorts of fun things. We're going to complete the Kanto Pokedex, we're going to take on all the gym leaders, defeat the champion, and you really don't want to miss any of that. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you're excited, and then let's get into it. While out looking for Pokemon to fight, we came across some Nature Mint seeds, which is really useful, and so we're going to pick these up right now. We'll definitely have to start farming some of the Cobblemon items in a moment. And we also come across a Heracross, which I have not encountered yet, and I'm tempted to actually try and catch him. I don't know that we'll use him right now, but Heracross is a pretty strong Pokemon with an interesting typing. And so, although he doesn't help with the Kanto Pokedex, he might be an interesting Pokemon just to have in our back pocket. So hopefully we can get him with a quick ball, but he does escape. We're going to have to try and lower his health here a little bit. And there we go. He knocked out a few of our Pokemon, including Great DPs, but we were able to get him captured, which is awesome. Also, I did the random draw of the first 10 comments on the first 2 videos, like I said, and the winners of that competition are Joseph and Zeros. And so I'll name each 2 of my Pokemon after them. We'll name Aerodactyl Joseph and we'll name Elekid Zeros. Now I'm thankful to all of you who went ahead and commented and so quickly and liked the videos. So I've wrote down your names. I'm going to try and make sure to get as many of my Pokemon nicknamed after you as I can for now until more memberships fill up and claim more of the Pokemon. And so we'll also add Schnell in here as a consolation prize. And then we'll name Quillat in here after Byron, another one of the commenters there. Thank you guys all for your support. But now let's get ready to take on Misty. These trainers look a little bit derpy, I'm not going to lie. But they're really useful for leveling up quickly because... That was close. Good thing I caught that. That was terrifying. Also, I love being able to have Great TPs here on my shoulder, but unfortunately, he's getting weaker and weaker the longer I wait to evolve him. So I think we do need to evolve him for that stat buff, which is a little sad because he can no longer be on our shoulder. But Wartortle still looks pretty sweet. And this is going to make him a lot more useful in battles. Because ideally, I'd like to be able to keep him on our team, hopefully until the end of the series. But we'll see if we get to a point where we need to switch him out to beat a gym leader. I got distracted while training because I flew across on Aerodactyl this cave with an amethyst geode. And so I'm going to harvest as much amethyst as I can because this will allow me to make more experience shares, which is going to make training a lot faster from here on out, especially if I end up picking up any new Pokemon. Okay, I swear we're going to take on Misty right after this, but from that Amethyst Geode, I was able to see this Mega Evolution Geode, and it has several Mega Stones, it looks like, which is awesome, because I have not been able to encounter one yet. And oh no, okay, apparently I think you need to mine these with a diamond pickaxe, which stinks, because I just destroyed one. Oh no, that's the saddest thing I think I've ever done. I thought you could do it with iron. Okay, well, I will need to get a diamond pick and come back here before I break these. But that means there's 2 Mega Evolution Stones here. I'll have to mark this on the map, so that way I don't forget about it. And then I'll break these stones here, at least while I'm here, because these will be very helpful to have. I think that's another Firestone, which is awesome, because those are very hard to come across. Water Stone, and I think this is an Ice Stone here. So that's very useful. There's another one that you can see right here, so I might go explore that one really quickly. Actually, there's 2. Wow. Well, maybe I'll actually go get a diamond pickaxe first. Probably end up fighting Misty first, but then maybe after Misty, we'll come back here so that we can hopefully start mega evolving some Pokemon. If we're lucky, there'd be like a Mega Aerodactyl Stone or something here, which would be huge. I've been training for a minute, and I'm almost ready to take on Misty, but I decided I would switch out Burn for either Eevee or Heracross. I'm trying to decide. I have a Thunderstone, so I could get a Jolteon. But I already have Elekid, and so I think Heracross might be a little bit more useful long term. And so I'm going to put him in my party for now. And then we'll go out and just a few more levels on my Pokemon, and then we should be ready to take on Misty. And while we're here, Chanel is now ready to evolve into a Breloom. And so now we have Breloom here, which will help us quite a lot. He should be a lot more powerful than just Shroomish. And I think we'll replace Stun Spore here with Toxic, because Toxic is a really useful move if we run into a Pokemon that's hard to take down. And just about right after that happened, a wild Moltres spawned. And so we're not going to miss this one. One of you commented on my previous video letting me know that you can actually trap Pokemon in a boat. I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting Moltres in there, but I'd like to see if we could get him stuck in this boat, and that way he won't despawn. There we go. Perfect. Now this way we have several tries to go against Moltres. As long as we don't knock him out, we should be able to capture him. So I think we'll start here with Byron, just because he's one that will get knocked out easily. So I'm okay to start with him, and we'll try and just throw a quick ball here at Moltres, and hopefully we can catch him. It would be awesome if we could get our first legendary Pokemon in this episode. Oh, he breaks out, but he does go back into the boat, which is really good news. He's going to use Sunny Day, which will make his Fire-type moves do a lot more damage. But we're just going to try and see if we can whittle down his health at all, get him to a spot where he's easier to catch. But if not, we'll have several tries because he shouldn't despawn since he's in a boat. All right, we're unfortunately on our last Pokemon here for the first try. He's swept through our whole team. So we're just going to see if we can get him with a Timer Ball here. It is past round 10, so it should be at max effectiveness. Ooh, and he does break out. So he'll probably knock out Great DPs here. He hasn't yet, so I'm actually just going to try another Timer Ball and see if we get lucky. He's at full health pretty much, and he's not paralyzed or anything, so that's not the best odds. But hopefully we can get him. And he does. He's Flamethrower here, which should knock out Great DPs. So first round doesn't work, but I'm going to keep trying to catch him. We're back for round 2, and poor Miltank does not look very comfy back there. But we'll enter battle here again. We'll start with Byron again, and we'll see. I think our best shot, honestly, is just going to be to get him with a quick ball. And let's see. Oh, he breaks out. Shoot. Okay. In that case, we'll see. He's going to knock him out. Our other shot is if we can, I taught Thunder Wave to Xeros, and if we can land a Thunder Wave, which we should be able to because he used Roost. Awesome. Now that he's paralyzed, it should be a little bit easier, so we'll try and see if it works this time. I hit him with a Rock Slide on Aerodactyl, and it was kind of terrifying. I almost knocked him out. I definitely will not do that again, because if that critical hit, it would have taken him out. So that was kind of terrifying, but hopefully we can get him with the Timer Ball now. He does break out. Hopefully he doesn't use a Roost. He doesn't. He goes for a Flamethrower, which gives us a shot because his health is pretty low. I should move away just in case a Creeper appears. This is my last Timer Ball, but it's round 10, so it's at max effectiveness, and we'll see if we get lucky here. If it doesn't work, we may just have to leave him in the boat so we have higher level Pokemon. But yes, we got him. Let's go. We just got our very first legendary type Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, our Moltres is level 51, so we won't actually be able to use it for a while. But I was wanting to see if we could ride on it, and unfortunately it seems it's not one of the rideable Pokemon. Probably because it's not in Vanilla Cobblemon, it has to get added. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We can't ride on Moltres. But we do have him. We won't be able to use him for a while, like I said, which is alright because we have Quilava, which I still want to use. But once we get to that point, he will be very helpful, I'm sure, for future gyms. But now Misty has appeared, and we're almost to the right level. So I'm just going to finish getting us up to the level cap, and then we should be able to take her on. I cannot believe our luck this episode. We just came across Wild Tepig. We have been so lucky, it's insane. A starter Pokemon and a legendary. I'm definitely very excited about this. We'll try and catch Tepig here. Hopefully we can just get him with a quick ball, because I still am not really optimized for catching Pokemon. I don't have any Pokemon with false swipe. I should probably invest in that at some point, but I haven't yet. So hopefully we just get lucky, and we do not. So in that case, what I'm going to go for here is we're going to hit him with Thunder Wave. We did just get poisoned, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to get him paralyzed, and then we'll try and lower his health enough to where we can catch him with an Ultra Ball. Joseph looks absolutely terrifying next to this Tepig. I can imagine he's pretty scared right now, but hopefully we should get him on this catch here. There we go. We just got ourselves a Tepig. That's awesome. Now we are very stacked on fire Pokemon. We've got a Palava, a Tepig, and a Moltres. So not entirely sure which one we're going to use after this gym. Once we get to the 4th gym, it is a grass gym, so they'll all be very helpful. We'll just have to decide which one we end up using. Just when I thought our luck was crazy enough, a wild Articuno spawned. So we're going to go for the same strategy we did with Moltres here and see if we can get it in a boat. Which may not be the easiest thing to do. He's running away now. But if we can get it in the boat, then, like I said earlier, we should be safe if he despawns. There we go. He's in the boat, and now we'll go ahead and see about catching him. I think we'll do the same strategy as earlier, where we lead with Byron. And hopefully, it'll go quicker this time, and if we can just get lucky with a quick ball and catch him right here, that would be awesome. Oh, and we did it. That is awesome. I can't believe we just got so lucky. We got an Articuno there on our first ball. And we have gotten 2 legendary Pokemon in this episode. I thought we'd basically just be focused on Misty, but this has turned into a legendary episode right now. And this is only episode 3. I can't wait to see what comes in future episodes. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of it. All right, the time has finally come. Our Pokemon are ready at the level cap, and we're going to take on Misty. Now, she's definitely one of the harder gym leaders, so we'll see how this goes. The Frogadier here is actually the one that I'm most worried about. I could try and put him to sleep with Spore, or I could use Toxic just to know that he's going to go down for sure. I'm not entirely sure which one to go for. If I can hit him with Spore, then we'll be in a pretty good position, and I think that Schnell could take him down. So I think we'll go for Spore. He goes for an Ice Punch, which does a lot of damage, but Spore should land. I think it has 100% accuracy. So he falls asleep, and the Frogadier has Protein, which in our case now is actually really helpful because Breloom is also a fighting type, and so he does super effective damage to Ice type. And so that actually worked out really well for us, and I think we should be able to take out Frogadier here. Well, we didn't there, but he's still asleep, and so Mach Punch goes first. And that is a relief. Frogadier, in my opinion, is the most dangerous of her Pokemon. I'd like to see if we could hit Starmie with a Toxic, but I think it's just going to take us out. Now, this is one that I'm not too worried about, because I brought in Heracross, mainly designed for her, because if I can hit it with a Night Slash, it should do a lot. Oh, but I forgot that Heracross is part fighting, so Starmie actually does a lot of damage to it. So maybe I should have been more worried about Starmie. She's going to take us out there, which is unfortunate. The next best option, Wartortle has Bite. I kind of want to go with my not super effective to water Pokemon against Starmie, so I can save my other Pokemon for her other guys who are only weak to electric and grass. And so we'll keep hitting it with Bite, and we should lower it pretty well here. It is not the greatest situation so far. Will take us out, but I think we can finish it off with Aerodactyl, and that'll be our best bet. So if we hit it with Bite right here, ooh, Starmie's faster and does a pretty big damage, but Aerodactyl takes it out. I thought Aerodactyl was faster than that. Here comes Lantern, which is a pretty difficult one. Thunderfang won't be effective here, so we'll just go for a Rock Slide, see if we can get off some initial damage, which actually do a lot more damage than I expected on Lantern. And then for Lantern, Byron is going to be our best bet here. So we'll see if we can hit him with a seed bomb. We should be good. Icy Wind will do a lot of damage. But if seed bomb can land, we should be good. Now, Floatzel's the last one here. He is very fast. I'd be tempted to go for a Leech Seed. And I think I will to see if we can set up Xeros, but we don't. So this is a little bit scary here. Now it's 1-1. Goes for flip turn and knocks us out. Shoot, we just lost to Misty. Oh no. Dang it. All right, that's our first loss. I didn't think we would lose there. Well, I still think our team can handle her. So I'm going to go heal up, and we're going to try this again with maybe a little bit different of a strategy. All right, so I gave several of my Pokemon Oran Berries, and then I'm also going to use 2 Carbos here on Joseph for a couple reasons. One, it'll make him faster, which will be helpful just for the battle in general. But 2, I think if his speed stat increases, it makes him fly faster. I'm not sure, though. Okay, I'm tempted to change my party up here, but I think I'm actually going to leave it and try it again. I think we only get 2 tries before we have to wait for her to respawn. So hopefully we can take her out here. I think we'll go for the same strategy against Frogadier. It worked last time, so it should hopefully work again. It actually did more damage there with Ice Punch. That's a little scary. Now hopefully Mach Punch can still take it out. If Frogadier wakes up, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. But hopefully we can just take it out right here. And it's got 3, but it's still asleep. Okay, so we're still able to take Frogadier down. Now we just have to hope that things go a little bit better with the rest of our Pokemon. And I think what I'm tempted to switch, but I know that, unfortunately, all of our Pokemon are just very fast. So I think landing a Spore would be our best bet, but I think Psyshock will take us for sure. And now it comes to who is our best bet here against Starmie. I think I'm going to go, interestingly enough, for Joseph. I'm not sure if Thunderfang, Bite, or Rock Slide will do the most here. I think I'm going to go for Thunderfang and see if maybe we can get Paralysis. And we do. That's huge. Okay, so that'll slow down. And it one-hit KOs this time, which didn't do last time, which stinks. But that should half its speed, which means I think Heracross should be faster here, and a Night Slash should take it. Okay, that is a pretty good stroke of luck for us. We're going to try Bullet Seed here against Lantern, and hopefully it does a lot. And it does do quite a bit. It uses Scald, which won't do very much damage to Heracross, so this might be turning out a little bit better for us. I don't want to push our luck too hard, but it looks like things are going pretty well. We do get burned, which isn't great. That will lower our attack, but we should take out Lantern here, which we do. Then comes Floatzel, which I think is her last Pokemon, right? I hope I'm remembering that or not. We'll see. It just used Flip Turn, so it'll switch to a different Pokemon if it's not. But I think this is his last Pokemon. It one-hit KO'd us last time. I'd like to paralyze it if possible, but let's just go for a Shockwave and see. We do get paralysis from static. That's huge because he just keeps outspeeding us, which isn't great. So I think what we're going to do here with Byron is we're going to try for a Leech Seed. If we can land that, that would be huge. He does big damage, which is not great. Maybe I should have gone for Seed Bomb and it would have done, that might have been a better bet. I would think we'd be faster with the paralysis, but Byron must just be really slow, unfortunately. So Byron faints, and it's all down to our boy Great D Peace. I do not know what his chances are here. Hopefully things go. We do get him confused, which is big. Flip Turn doesn't do a ton of damage. We didn't do very much either. But if he's confused and paralyzed, and we've got Leech Seed, I think we might be able to do this, and we get the crit with Bite, which is huge. And it hurts itself in confusion. Okay, I think we got this. There we go. We just took down the second gym leader, Misty. That was a tricky one. She was definitely a worthy opponent. She dropped some emeralds for us, which is pretty nice. Now, she'll probably run away because it's nighttime and I hear zombies everywhere. There's a bonsai, which I'm kind of tempted to pick up. But I should go hide nonetheless so that we don't die. But we just got our second gym badge, which is huge, especially because I did not expect us to lose the first time. I actually thought Misty was just going to be one of the easier ones. So I'm glad we got her, and then we're going to have to be prepared for the next gym leaders because that was trickier than I expected. Now it's time to change up our team a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if I should switch out Byron or Schnell. It's a really tricky decision, to be honest, but I like Spore that Schnell has. It's really helpful. Even though Byron, to be honest, is very powerful, but I really just don't need 2 grass types. So I think I'm going to switch him out. I'm tempted to use Tepig, but Quilava might be a little bit cooler. I don't know. I personally actually have always kind of liked Tepig better. I've never been a huge Cyndaquil fan, but I know Cyndaquil is one of the most popular fire starters. And I did say I was going to use him, so I think we'll pull him up. Realistically, we'll probably end up using both of them when it comes to the grass gym. So if I train up Quilava right now, that'll help us in the long run. So, ooh, that was kind of cool. He just blew fire in my face. So we'll give him the experience share, so training him will be easier. I think our next level cap is 34 for the next gym, if I'm right. And next episode, we'll definitely have to catch some new Pokemon because we are not prepared to take on Lieutenant Surge right now. But before we end this episode, there's something important I want to get started. And to do that, we're going to need to make our way over to a different side of the world. If any of you have watched any of my Minecraft Let's Plays before, you'll know that I absolutely love villages and villager trading. And you'll also know that I'm a bit of a cheapo and I hate to craft diamond tools when I know that I can trade them for free. And so I want to start getting some diamond tools, especially a diamond pickaxe, because we found those mega stones and accidentally destroyed one, which I'm pretty bummed about. And so I'm going to put these down right here, and I'm going to start over the next couple episodes trading with the villagers. It'll take a while to get them leveled up to where I can actually get good equipment out of them. And so I won't probably show all of the trading on camera. Once we start making our actual big villages with the villagers, that will all be on camera when we make the Pokemon town. But for now, I'll probably just be trading them in the background, maybe show them here and there. But I want to show that we were setting this up, so you'll see once we get our diamond tools, we should be getting them from these guys, which will be really nice. I also should nickname some of these after some of the consolation prizes for the contest that we had for commenting. Now remember, this will usually only go to members. It's only for this series and only for the first couple episodes. I've done this where you can get nicknamed after some of my Pokemon just for commenting. But it was a way to kind of build excitement and show I'm grateful to you guys. So I'm going to name Heracross here Autobocked. Your actual name is a little bit too long to put in here. It's Autobock Oling Thomas. You know, it's a very long name. But you have one of the consolation prizes, and then the other is going to be Nilonix, will be Quilava. You know, there's no guarantee I'll use any of these Pokemon for the whole time, unfortunately, like we saw with Byron, but I will use them for now. It has been a crazy episode. We've caught 2 legendary Pokemon, a starter Pokemon, and we beat the second gym leader, as well as started our villager trading hall. It has been jam-packed, and I am loving this series so far. If you have as well, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. The next episode in this series should be coming out sometime next week, so keep your eye out for that. And a special thank you to all my channel members. I couldn't do this without you. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and bye.